Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, the number one top thing that universe wants to tell you right now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with this card. We have pile number 2 with this card. And we have pile number 3 with this card. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub-readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my oracle decks with free worldwide shipping, plus 15% extra discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we're using one of them in today's reading. So pile 1, the number one top thing that universe wants to tell you right now, you felt drawn to this little mushroom. We're just going to put it in the corner whilst we prepare the first part of your reading. And we're going to do that by taking 2 cards from this deck, 2 cards from my own deck. We're going to take 1 card from this deck. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. And then we're going to start with those messages. And afterwards, we're going to continue with a couple of oracle cards and maybe some more tarot cards if that feels right. So let's see here. We're going to take 2 cards from this deck. So what is the number one top thing that universe wants to tell you right now? Whoop, that's the one. Okay, 2 cards from my own deck. Or 3 cards, yeah, I saw these 3. Let's do them. And we are going to take one of these with a very pretty background. Oh, that's the one. It's stuck to my finger. And a couple of tarot cards. Let's see. Maybe we'll do 4 or 5. So what is the top thing? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's it. Let's see what we got. We're going to start with the mushroom here, and it is a morale. It says, restore. Do what brings you joy. The time is now, and only you know how to fill the void. So restore something here. And we have eagle, ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. So restore and heal. Sometimes when we let go of something, it leaves an empty space where that thing has been. Even if it's something that wasn't particularly good for us, it still leaves a space. So say that you leave a bad job or a bad relationship, it's still gonna leave some emptiness in our lives. I don't know if the message has something to do with that, but that just came out. We have Page of Cups, yeah. This is something new and fresh coming in, filling that void. And we have 5 of Cups. Wow, this is such a good reading. 5 of Cups really shows something happened here in the past. Don't be scared of letting that go, because something better is going to take its place. And the Fool. This is a new chapter. This is a new chapter. So there seems to be something that you're releasing here. And it can be an emotional release. It could be a mental release. It could be a job release, a partner release, a friendship release. But something is releasing from your life. And it's very divinely guided. And it's in its divine timing for you to let this go. With the eagle here. ancestral healing. For some of you, you could be letting go of a family member or healing a family wound or some childhood wound. But something is being released from your energy and from your life. And this is a good release because you're going to restore something with restoring your energy and restoring your joy again. Taking back the joy, taking back happiness. But it's a little bit like, you know, when you are in between letting go and completely have stepped into the new, it can be a little bit like there's a transition here with the Fool. And with the Five of Cups also, like a little bit, maybe, I wouldn't say regrets, but maybe a little bit of worry and a little bit thinking. It's always hard to let go. Even it's always a little bit like uncomfortable to let go, like I said, even if there's something that wasn't good for us. So it could be like there's a period of uncomfort because you are packing your things. Yeah, you're packing your things, or you're releasing a lot of energy, or maybe both. Yeah, maybe both. So the Fool here shows kind of the unknown. Page of Cups shows the new beginning. The Ace of Wands. I mean, look at that. This is a very strong new beginning with Page of Cups, the Fool, and Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. You're going to be very happy with the end result. You're going to be very happy with the end result. I don't know what you're dealing with right now, but Five of Cups feels like you're processing this. It's a process, and you're processing it. You're kind of like handling the emotions, and your hand, maybe even physically, like I see you packing things. So and the packing can also be like just a symbol for you kind of moving your energy or changing things in your life. Look at that. We have Jupiter in Scorpio with manipulation in the 8th house. And we have Saturn in Capricorn in the 10th house with riches. Manipulation and riches. Whatever action you have been taking, it's gonna pay off big time. So it seems like you're really freeing yourself from something, and something with restoring your faith, your stability, your energy, your happiness, your joy, and restoring the belief that your life can turn out pretty good. Because you're with manipulation here, it feels like with manipulation here, it feels like you're taking some kind of wise action, and not like a little bit, it could be that you're like getting away from something and doing it in a way where you need to be a little bit tactical to get away, because you're dealing maybe with a difficult situation or difficult people. But with the Saturn in Capricorn with riches, you are making the right decision for yourself. And it could also be that you're releasing some ancestral energies. Whatever you are releasing is also, there's a blockage that you're releasing, or stagnated energy. You're releasing a stagnated energy that's opening up for this riches to come into your life. So everything is like great, actually. Yeah, everything looks very good here. We have home. Yeah, you're finding new stability, maybe even finding a new home. We have the Snail with patience. Yeah, so with the Snail and patience here and the Five of Cups here, like I said, it seems like to be it's a process. You know, you still have to go through the emotions. You still have to go through certain actions. You still have to finish things. You still have to face maybe certain things within yourself, within your shadow. Maybe you need to. There's still like action that you need to take, and with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups here, it's very important that you do this with like you need to have like some kind of handle things with emotional wisdom and maturity, and like ground yourself. And maybe you need to be a little bit clever with the Jupiter in Scorpio. Maybe you need to be a little bit clever with Jupiter Scorpio. You know, Jupiter always makes everything bigger. Yeah, bigger. It always brings abundance, and Scorpio is very intense. You know, so this is like it could be very intense, but I think it's like it's almost like you're doing like a big clearing. You're doing a big reset, a big clearing, and a big restore. And I think, you know, the end result is going to be great. I think you're going to feel very good afterwards. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Abundance. Abundance with the peers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stars. Yeah, it was very important that I took 5 tarot cards. And you got 5 stars. So maybe number 5. Let's read the angel number book. Number 5, I think, stands for positive change. Yeah, something with positive change. Yeah, look at this. Number 5, sometimes you wonder which book it is. It's this one. So 5, a significant change is occurring, always for the better. It's a good idea to call upon heaven for help with life changes. Yeah, so maybe you can call upon heaven, but you're already supported because it says here your ancestors are holding space for you to heal the past. So this is, like I said, it's divine timing. Yes, you're moving, patience. It maybe goes a little bit slow because there's a lot of things that you need to kind of get in order, that you need to release and all these things. But with the Fool and Ace of Wands here, it seems like it's really gonna, it's almost like you're heading towards an event. Maybe, like I said packing, so maybe you're gonna move, or, maybe you're gonna leave something behind. So maybe you're doing like an actual physical move, and you're all like you're moving towards that Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, and it's or a big release. Yeah, if it's not that, it feels like you're moving towards like this big release, and it's just like letting off some steam. this is fog or smoke, but I saw steam, like letting off some steam maybe. And overall, I feel like I'm getting a very positive feeling here. Yeah, I'm getting a very positive feeling. So the one thing universe wants you to know, Phoenix. Yeah, this is you. Wow, this was perfect. Yeah. Reset, delete, and restore. Yeah, this is you. Rite and ritual. Yeah, you're heading towards this event almost where, I'm sorry, let me take a sip of my tea. With the violet flame here, even the Fool here, the path is violet here. So it's a very transformational path that you are on. There's big changes going on in your life. And you are burning down the old and you're being reborn. Soar. Look at that. You got eagle 2 times. Am I ready to be seen? Bald eagle with soar. Yeah, you will soar. You will soar. This is you're lifting off. This is also talking about a higher perspective. So you're leaving like a small... You've been like trapped in a small, like, I don't know, like selling yourself short. Is it called that? Like something with you being in a like small place. Yeah, I don't know, like I just see you like sucked in somewhere in a cave. There you are. There's a lot of like heaviness around you and darkness. It's just like, oh, it feels like a little bit heavy where you are or where you have been. I actually see that it feels like you already took the decision, or you're taking the decision to release and let go. But it really feels like you're moving away from the heaviness. You're moving away from what feels like almost like a dark cave. We have home here, so it could be something with your home. Maybe it's like, maybe you have ghosts. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe the neighbors or neighborhood, or maybe the house can also symbolize, workplace, family, even, with home. Whatever that was just laying so heavy on your aura. It feels like you're moving away from this. We have a lot of emotional energy here with Page of Cups and Knight of Cups. And, 5 of Cups shows the disappointment and shows like, okay, this was not so good. Also shows like kind of how you're dwelling in these emotions at times. But the Fool here shows the transition. So, yeah. So, and the Phoenix also here. The alchemy that's going on here, the change that is going on here. Am I ready to be seen? So you go from this very cave energy almost to up to the surface, up into a higher vibration where things are going to flow in a whole different way. It's like you can see for the first time. Yeah, it's like you see clearly. So something, I see glasses and I see them like dirty. So like clear glasses, all of a sudden you can see things very clear. Something has cleared out your aura and your energy. I feel you energized, like something with your vitality changing. And I feel you're more energized and more like restored. Yeah, you're becoming restored. Space. More space in your life. Yeah, we said that in the beginning. When you leave something, it could be that it leaves an empty space. Don't be scared of the empty space, the void that it's leaving, because it's going to be filled. Your cup is going to be emptied. Your cup is being emptied. I would say your aura is being cleansed out of the things that has been dense and heavy. Your emotional body, mental body is being cleansed. There's changes going on. Realizations, alchemy, and changes. And it's being cleansed and it's leaving space. And in that space, one door closes, another one opens. There's going to be like more things coming into your life that's going to help you raise your vibration. You had stuff in your energy that was lowering your vibration. You had stuff in your life that was lowering your vibration. You had people in your life that was lowering your vibration. Now you're going to fill your life with things that lifts you up. Up you go. Yeah, up you go. Yeah, I don't know, I felt a little bit childish. Up you go. You know, let's go. Yeah, like upbeat. Yeah, I feel very upbeat here. Up we go. And you know, are you ready to be seen? Things are changing. Your eyesight is changing. Your third eye is opening up. You see things completely different. Oh, look at this. We have the air element here as well. So yeah, up you go. And maybe you will fly somewhere, even space, flying. Yeah, but this is also the connection to the divine is becoming stronger. And some of you, yeah, something with being seen. Like I don't know. I think you have been like something with you being hidden. I just see you like this darkness that has been, or the heaviness, if you don't like darkness, the heaviness, the cords, the difficulties in your life has really like made you like, I don't know, like almost like if it was hard to see you, or it was hard for you to see. So now when that is gone, it's like people can see you in a different way. Life sees you, universe sees you. It's just like you're more visible in some way and more aligned with a higher energy, which means there's going to be more good things coming to you that is aligned with your path that hasn't come in before. So I think things are also going to come in pretty fast because you're open for that now. Wow. Oh, I got goosebumps. And we got another. Look at this. Number 5. This is the confirmation. I felt number 5 was an important number. And number 5, like I said, is an angel number that symbolizes positive change. Positive change is occurring. So spirit and more purple. This is, you're going through this very alchemizing process. The phoenix, this rebirth. Yeah, this rebirth. And you got the sacred temple. This is you changing. This is you releasing. This is you polishing up. This is, look at this, all this fog here. This is what I said before. It was hard to see you. It was hard to see your beauty. It was hard to see the sacredness that's flowing within you. The sacredness that's flowing within you, because there was so much fog. There was so much density. But now the fog is clearing out, and look how you're shining. Everybody will see you now shining like this beautiful. Yeah, it's something with you. Yeah, this is really like a glow up, I would say. And it happens from within. It starts from within, but it's going to make an impact on your external life, because you're going to be seen in a whole different light, and you're going to see the world in a whole different light. You're going to see your life in a whole different light, and things are going to start to look different for you and more possible. Things that you didn't think were possible is going to be possible. So I see you going after a lot of things that you before maybe even didn't even think about, because it was so far away from your energy and your reality. Now it's like something with also confidence, like you're getting a confidence boost also. And I think you're going to change your life in massive ways. Yeah, I think your life is changing in massive ways. The Fool shows it here, the Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. Look at this, good things coming to you here. Maybe even romance here, somebody with flowers. 8 of Wands. Yeah, things are going to speed up. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps on both my arms and legs, and I feel a little bit like a chill. Yeah, I feel a little bit like a chill. So with patience here, look at this. You worked so long with the 5 of Cups here. You worked so long. Maybe you even were stuck here. You had to be patient because there was no other choice. But it seems like things are speeding up here with the Ace of Wands. Also today, recording this video, Saturn moved into Aries. You had Saturn here. Yeah, Saturn moved into Aries today. And Saturn, you know, Aries is a very fast paced, very fast paced. And Saturn, you know, is very slow. Yeah, so it can be, we need to balance these energies. But yeah, something with there's a shift here, and things are going to start to move faster. And I think it's because you're heading towards like this very big release, emotional, mental release, ego death, reborn, or you're making like a big life change in your life. You're moving, you're quitting your job, you're finally divorcing, you know, somebody, or you're cutting the cords with your family, or you're resolving a big issue in your life. But something big is causing this, like things are finally moving, and they're moving fast. 8 of Swords. Yeah, look at this. 8. You're getting out of the prison. This is the prison that you have been dealing with. And you're looking out. Look at this. You're inside. There's a prison at the door here. And even the wall looks like you're like caved in. And you look out and there's fear outside as well with the 8 swords. So it's like you didn't know how to get away. You didn't know how to get away. But you have been doing things and you found a way out. Look at this manipulation here. You found a clever way out. You used your cleverness with the 8th house. You know, there was darkness here. There were challenges here. But you needed to use your cleverness, your intelligence, your... I wouldn't say like scheming, but somehow it felt like you needed to be smart to get out of this situation. And you needed to deal with this. And we have transition. This is death. Yeah. We have the death card here with transition. Yeah. So big door ending. Look, this is wonderful. 8 of Wands showing how it's picking up speed here. Together with the 8 of Swords, once again, you're getting out of the prison. The death here shows closing that door once and for all. And look at this once again. It looks like you're coming out from the darkness. See here? You've been here in the darkness. Now you're coming out. You're even being greeted by a little angelic soul here with water. Like to flush away the last residues of these energies. Wow. Yeah, it just came out. Yeah, and then it stopped. So pile number 1. This was wonderful. Definitely resonated with me. I hope you liked this. I mean, good. Very good. Very, very good reading. And pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% extra discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using one of them in today's reading. So, pile number 2, the number 1 top thing that the universe wants to tell you right now. You felt drawn to this mushroom. Let's put it here in the corner. We're going to prepare the first part of your reading, and then we're going to unfold the messages. So we're going to take 2 cards each from this deck. We're going to take 1 card from this deck. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards from your main tarot deck. And like I said, we're going to start with unfolding those messages. And then we're going to continue with some oracle cards I have prepared. And maybe even some more tarot cards, if that feels right. So what is the top thing that the universe wants to tell you right now? Okay. What is the top thing? Whoop. Okay, 3 cards. And let's do maybe 5 tarot cards. Oh, these 3 came together. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Fly agaric with expanded awareness. It is time to raise your consciousness to a higher level and see things from a different perspective. Okay. Expanded awareness. Expanded awareness. And we have antelope with new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. Interesting. See things from a different perspective. Consider whether you're happy on your current path. Okay, so there's something you need to see here, it feels like. We have 3 of cups. Let's just pick them up. Yeah, it's easier. We got 3 of cups. We have King of Wands. We have 8 of Wands. 3 of Cups. King of Wands. 8 of Wands. We have Temperance. And we have the Hierophant. Hierophant can be about commitment. rules, regulations, commitments, contracts, deals. We have Three of Cups, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. Okay, let's just do these cards as well. We have flirtation, Venus in Sagittarius in the 9th house. Okay, I'm getting a message. We have Mercury in Capricorn in the 10th house with organization. Mercury in Capricorn, Venus in Sagittarius. Very contrasting energies here. And we have transformation. We have transition. Oh, interesting. Transformation and transition. And soulmate. That is so cute. This is one of my favorite cards. It's such a cute card. Okay. The one thing universe wants to tell you right now, expanded awareness. Expanded awareness, new pathways. King of Wands, Eight of Wands, Temperance. Even Sagittarius 9th house is also a lot about expanding. It's the house of the divine. It's the house of wisdom. It's like something with enjoying. Enjoy, yeah, that's what I hear. Don't take things so serious. Pile number 2. Sometimes, you can work very hard. I just saw that with Capricorn in the 10th house here. Sometimes you can work very hard and forget to have, like, something with enjoying the path more. Enjoy the path more because you have already, I see you, it's almost like you come from pile number 1 actually. I see that you have taken like a step into this new path of yours. But it's like you can't really see that things, it's like almost like you are, like the elephant that's stuck and that's not stuck anymore. The elephant that was tied to a rope for so many years, and then they take away the rope and the elephant stays in the same spot because of the ignorance, They don't see that I'm not stuck anymore. So this kind of feels like you. It feels like you have already unstuck yourself. But I think you just need to. It's almost like I don't have anything to say. It's like it feels like you are in a good flow. And the thing that I'm feeling is like enjoy it more. With Venus in Sagittarius in the 9th house, like just have like more fun. Invite flirtation. Don't take things so serious. Then we have Mercury in Capricorn in the 10th house with organization. So that can be a tendency kind of to work very hard. And that's good. Be organized, work hard, but remember also to have fun. And if you're having too much fun, remember also to be organized and to work hard. So it's like these two energies, you bring them together and you bring them to balance here with the Temperance. So we have the Hierophant here. We have the Hierophant and the Soulmate here after the transformation and transition. So there seems to be something divine in your divine contract that's coming into your life with the Eight of Wands. Something is coming into your life. It's a divine contract. It is divine love, maybe, but some soul contract to a new job or new opportunity or a person. Like that seems to be like I see some joy coming here. Yeah, it's coming from this way. A new joy is coming in, and I think for you it's important to stop and to look around and to see how you're handling things in your life. Or are you handling them with the Temperance here? Or are you handling things balanced? And we got two energies here. One is an energy of having fun and maybe even flirt. Yeah, because I have flirtation. But having fun with friends, with somebody you really like, with a partner, and to... Because fun is a part of healing. We can't just work with our shadow. We get stuck in that heavy energy. So you have to remember not to get stuck in the heaviness, but also remember everything when we are working through the difficulties in our life. Why are we doing that? Because we want to invite more fun and ease into our life. Then we have to do it now. So you have to remember also to bring that in. And on the other hand, if you're only focusing on fun and you don't want to be organized and you don't want to work, then you become unbalanced in that way. So this really talks about like bringing this balance into your life and get these two areas of your life in order. The thing that you need to have organized, the thing your work, yeah, your work, organizing your home, but also having fun and letting go more and let flow, like a little bit more flow with ease. With King of Wands, Three of Cups, and Eight of Wands here also, like once again, like something changing in your work or your career. It feels like there's a new opportunity coming in here. I feel like 2 areas of your life is coming up here, and it's your personal life, the relationships in your life, and the way that you connect with people and have fun. And the other area I feel here is your career or your work situation, or a creative endeavor, or some creative project that you have. Seems to be some happy celebrational changes here going on. And I keep feeling like something is coming in from here. It's going to be positive, and it has something to do with this. There's some contract. They're showing me, they say divine contract, and they're showing me like, and it's gold, so it's good. Yeah, everything that's gold, that's good. Divine contract coming in, it's gold. And when I say contract, it's just like this, it's meant to be. It's yours, it's meant to be, it's written in your soul's plan for this lifetime. Labyrinth with Journey. Number 22. Yeah, just because you can't, like something with, don't focus so much on the end result. Sometimes it's like, oh, I can't be happy until I get, you know, I'm at point A, I want to get to point C, and I'm not going to be happy until I get to point C. That's worthless, you know. How sometimes it takes longer, you know, than we want. So something with like, don't be staring yourself blind with like the change that you want. If the change is not there, the thing is, you have already changed. Yeah, pile number 2, you have already changed. You changed so much, and you took so many big steps, you know. So don't get lost in the labyrinth here. With that said, whatever that means for you, whatever you feel that you have a tendency to get lost in, maybe overthinking, maybe overworking, maybe stressing, maybe having too much fun, but I don't think there's so many people getting lost in having too much fun and not doing any work at all. So like once again, these two needs to be balanced. There seems to be with Eight of Wands here also, there's a lot of movement going on in your life. Yeah, I think there's a lot of movement going on in your life. It's a journey, it's a process. Enjoy the process, 22, but have also faith. Let's read number 22 in the Angel Numbers book. I think it has something to do with have faith. The angels can see the positive results of your prayers, and they want you to have patience and stay optimistic while the final details are being worked out in heaven. This is an urgent call from the angels to keep the faith. Yeah, keep that high spirit going. Yeah, boost yourself up with a little bit of happiness and joy, and don't take things so serious. Yeah, don't take things so serious. Certain things still repeats in your life, certain emotional patterns, certain situations, certain people, and you can laugh it off a little bit, because it's like something with the repetition of it becomes silly in the end, because it's like people behave the same way. You behave like certain programs within ourselves, emotional triggers, they repeat themselves. And if we're a little bit detached, it's like, okay, here I am again, worrying about the same thing. Or, okay, this person just said the same thing. They always say this thing, So something with detachment, something with flowing more with life. And you are going through a big transformation and a transition. I mean, you got both of these here. You are going through this. You are being aligned with this union with the soulmate here, with this union with your higher plan. They keep showing me this gold contract, and I think contract is almost like a wrong word, and I don't know. Gold blueprint. Oh, wow. Felt like I wanted to cry when they said that. Wow, I saw it now. Oh yeah, they're showing me how the blueprint is being activated. Something with your higher blueprint, and I see it in gold, is ready to be activated. So you already, and I keep seeing that you already took steps. You already are on kind of like one foot in the higher timeline, and something with this golden path, the Hierophant here. This is like sacred. This is yours. Yeah, this is like something that is tied to you by your divine blueprint, by your gold blueprint. I don't even know what that means, but I see golden blueprint. Gold print. Yeah, maybe we should call it gold print. And I just looked over here and I saw the pyrite. So yeah, this is the stone of abundance. So something is being attracted to you right now. I see it coming from here. Yeah, like this just comes from here. Let's put this on the Hierophant here. It comes from here. It is yours. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Hierophant is Taurus energy. So, and Taurus energy is stable. You know, it's earth. So it comes with stability. It comes like a, it moves through. Something big is moving towards you. Yeah, what is that? Should we do some more cards maybe? Let's do 3 cards. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. Like, I just see something big, positive moving towards you. At the same time, I feel like I want to throw up. So there's also a release here of energy. So releasing some energy and this big thing moving towards you. We have strength. We have 10 of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Strength. Yeah, the strength here shows like this is unmovable. Like this is like, I don't know how to explain this. It's moving with such a strength and force and power. There's no power in the universe that can stop this from becoming yours. It's tied to you. With the Pirate, with the Hierophant, it's tied to you. It's you know, this is a marriage. The Hierophant can also talk about marriage. So this is a union. This is a marriage. This is yours. This is meant to happen. For some of you, this could be a twin flame union, but of course, not all of you. This is something completely else. Some higher. See, once again, the blueprint here, and we got the Moon. Yeah, it's a little bit secret because you need to be ready. It's like you're getting prepared, you're getting ready to receive it. So it could be like a little bit hard to channel exactly what it is, but it is something magical and mystical with the Moon, actually. Very nice, you know. It makes me feel of High Priestess energy almost, you know. This is the sacredness of your path. And it's moving towards you with the 10 of Cups, you know. It's going to come into your life and it's going to make a change. It's going to make a change in your vibration, in your life. And it's going to stay for the rest of your life. This is a big happy ending. This is a big happy union with something that's divinely yours. So if you are in this labyrinth, what are you supposed to do? Yeah, you'll be okay. Yeah, I'm in a labyrinth. Everything looks messy, you know, but I am okay. You know, and if you're not okay, you accept I am not okay. Like something with like accepting things more. And of course, if everything is going to hell, we're not going to say, I'm okay. You know, that's spiritual bypassing. We accept everything like as it is with some detachment. We try to flow with life more. We try to bring balance to our life. I really feel like bring balance to your life. Oh my god. Yeah, I took the wrong card. I was gonna take this and then I took this, but it was perfect with what we talked about. And the turquoise here, yeah, flow. Turquoise is a very high vibrational color, so keep yourself high vibrational. If you keep yourself high vibrational by inviting more joy and ease into your life and let go of the heaviness and maybe laugh off the craziness, you know. Detached, when we are detached, when we don't take things, when we are attached to our suffering, it's not funny at all. Yeah, it's not funny at all. I've been there. It's awful. But when we have a sense of detachment, we can look at it and just like, because I am not this suffering, I am not this problem. It doesn't become personal. There's no person in it anymore. Then there's a free flow of joy going through the body. The laughter comes out, you know. Yeah, the laughter comes out. And at least some peace. Maybe laughter is taking it too far, but maybe peace depending on what's going on in your situation. But we can like let it go and flow more because we're not attached to it. There's a detachment. So this is, I feel like, invite this in, and everything is already happening. You already took one step into the new timeline. You have already opened up your awareness. You already went through the awakening, maybe even a Kundalini awakening. You're already in this new pathway. It's just things are flushing out. Things are changing. Things are transforming and transitioning. You need to like balance yourself with these changes. You need to be flexible. You need to be movable. You need to be don't be a rock. Yeah, don't be a rock. Be water. Flow like water and have like joy, like bring joy into your body or in ease and fun in whatever way works for you, so that you can like, you know, you're saying, okay, at least we can have a little bit fun. It can be like, we go here and things are naturally, you know, you're in this process, so things naturally are releasing and healing, and something good is coming in here for you. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, consciousness. Number 1, consciousness and optimism. Yeah, it's about seeing life in a whole different way. Change your perspective. The best that you can. Like, once again, you know, if something is going on in your life, it's overpowering you with negative emotions and things, we can't deny it. We have to face it. We have to be, okay, I'm feeling this. We have to, you know, accept the emotions and the thoughts, but still with some detachment and equanimity, where we're not completely lost in it, completely reacting. Because when we're lost in reacting, there's only more suffering. So try to get yourself here as much as you can. Nurture. What role is mothering energy playing in my life? Nurture. Today is Mother's Day, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's Mother's Day today. What role is mothering energy playing in my life? So yeah, something with the mother came up here. But I think this is more about you nurturing yourself. Nurture yourself. If you nurture yourself, your needs, maybe stay away from toxic people. Stay away from toxic people. Surround yourself with 3 of Cups, people that bring you joy and healing. Only surround yourself with people that you know lifts your spirit, brings you joy and healing. If that is possible, sometimes it's not possible because, you know, we go to work and we have a boss or it's difficult, or a neighbor, but then learn to let it go and flow. Yeah, learn to let it go and flow. I wanted to do, let's do these 2 cards. 2 last cards for you, the Lovers. Yeah, I mean, something beautiful is happening here with the Lovers and 9 of Wands. Yeah, hang in there, pile number 2. I know you are wounded. I know you are tired. I know you're tired of all these situations, all these feelings, and you have to keep it going, because with the Lovers here, there's going to be a beautiful end to the story, or a continuation, because if the story continues until we leave this lifetime, and then it continues on a higher level. But yeah, something is coming in here, and you've done so good. 9 of Wands, you know, it already shows you've been doing so good. This is why you're tired. This is why you're wounded, because you have been fighting for your life and for these changes, and you've been transforming so much. So just hang in there. There's beautiful things coming to you. Yeah, remember to nurture yourself. Remember to bring more optimism into your life. Remember to do the work that's necessary with organization. Get your life in order. Deal with the things that needs to be dealt with. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is not your friend. Do not procrastinate. Write a list over the things that you need to do and start ticking them off. Put fun on that list. Put joy on that list. Put sex on that list if you need to have more sex. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, you need like something with, like, you need to let the energies flow in your body. All type of energies. Even if sadness comes up, let the sadness flow. If anger comes up, let the sadness flow. And how do we do that? By allowing it. When we resist the anger, the frustration, the stress, we are tensing our bodies. We're adding to the suffering by this negative reaction. When we are just accepting it and allowing it, it flows in the body. And then anger is just anger. Who cares, you know? It's just anger. It's just an emotion. We don't have to it releases faster because the energy is moving. Optimism, bring optimism into your body. Let that flow through your body. It will help you cleanse the chakras and open things up. Okay. Pile 2, this was a very interesting reading. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% extra discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we're using one of them in today's reading. So pile 3, the number 1 top thing that universe wants to tell you right now. You felt drawn to this green mushrooms. We're going to put them here in the corner, and we're going to unfold that message a little bit later. We're going to start with preparing the first part of your reading. I'm going to take 2 cards from this deck. I'm going to take 3 cards from my own deck because we ended up doing that in pile 1 and 2. We're going to take 1 card from this deck, and we're going to take some tarot cards from your tarot deck here. And we're going to start with unfolding those messages, and then we're going to continue with some oracle cards that I have prepared, and maybe even taking some more tarot cards if we feel like that. Okay. So what is the number 1 top thing the universe wants to tell you right now? Pile and number 3. What is the number 1 top thing? Is it this one and that one? Okay. One of these. Whoop. What is the top thing that the universe... Okay, you got 6 cards. It's a lot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll just go with it. We are ready. We have Parrot wax cap with isolation. Find wisdom in isolation. All that you need to grow is within you. These are beautiful. This green one. Parrot wax cap. Isolation. Everything that you need to grow is within you. We have a sloth with digital detox. That goes so good with isolation. Recalibrate, reset, and recharge. And look at the sloth here. Taking it chill, taking it easy with a smile on its face in nature. No digital disturbances here. Even the little pinkish black background here is very soothing. So something very soothing. So digital detox. We have Ace of Swords. Yeah, to get rid of something. Okay, this could be like a call to say that if you take some time for yourself to recalibrate, reset, and recharge, to cut certain things out of your social media, maybe, you know, to get rid of some, if you have Facebook, get rid of some people that you know is not good. Something with like cleansing. Yeah, it says digital detox. You know what that means, cleansing things out. But it could also be taking some time for yourself, maybe to do a detox, maybe to do cleansing. We have diet here, we have cakes, a lot of cakes. So maybe even to do some kind of cleanse or some kind of juice. Yeah, like juice cleanse, food cleanse. Together with the digital detox, we have the Lovers. Ace of Swords, the Lovers. We have King of Swords. This will get the energies moving. Something with energies moving. These cards are so cute. We have 2 of Pentacles, like bringing certain things back to balance, and 10 of Swords, getting rid of the thing that hurts you, and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this, and then you can enjoy. Yeah, so you have this period of digital detox. You have a rest, a vacation, and you reset and recharge your energy, and afterwards you look at this, woohoo! You know, 6 of Pentacles. Afterwards, something with receiving. There's something you need to get out of your energy. So, like getting your body back to balance. Let's put these things here. I think this is like a call to say that this will be very good for you if you took some time for yourself. If it's possible. Sometimes it can be enough with 2 days. 2 days can be a long time, you know, 2-3 days to do some kind of reset. You take a digital detox, and you know, you don't go on internet. Maybe even it's time to let go of something like some social media channel. I don't know, something that you know drains you. For some of you, it's just taking a break. And something with your diet, like something really cleanse your, like I feel like you need to cleanse, because I feel like you're beautiful. I feel like you're like this green. I love these green mushrooms. I don't know why, but I felt very drawn to them. And I think you're pretty okay. You are pretty okay, but there's like almost like things stuck to your energy, because when we have a digital detox, you know, I don't know if you ever noticed that when you scroll on the phone, that, you know, it's like almost you're half sleeping. And then you're like, if you leave the phone and you go out, like, ooh, I woke up again. So it's like, we leak a lot of energy when we're like on the phone, on social media, you know, on internet. It takes a lot of energy. It's like, it causes an energy leak, even if we don't feel it, but it's like kind of half sleeping. And it can be very nice to be in that half sleepy stage, just lay with the phone, because it's like, what else should I do? Or it's just like a habit. But there's, when we are like, it's something with, there's things, I feel like there's things that has stuck to your energy that you need to get rid of. And the way to get rid of this is to take some time for yourself and cleanse. And I think like a food, like a food cleanse, I don't know what to call it, like a juice cleanse, like maybe doing some fasting, whatever suits you. For some of you, could just be like, if you're eating meat and things, maybe just like be a vegetarian for a week and avoid any dense, fried, sugary food. And just like something with letting the body rest. And there's energy, there's so much energy in your body that you have released that's like a little bit stuck, because it's like the body has a hard time digesting and releasing this energy, because something with you, you need to make the body lighter. Yeah, you need to make the body lighter, and then you will get rid of certain energies that have been sticked. There's certain energies that stick to you, like they're very sticky. They're very sticky. But if you make yourself light and bright, they will just like fall off you. You go take a shower, day 3 on your detox. You're starting to feel very good. You had no sugar, you had no meat, you had no fried food, you had no social media, and you're like, oh, I'm starting to feel like very good. Maybe day 3, day 4, in the beginning, maybe it's a difficult first days, of course, and you meditate, and you know, you write in your journal and your vision board, and all of a sudden you feel like your vibration is raising, and you're like, oh, you go take a shower, and oh, that person just went into the drain. Nice. And like, oh, where did that go? You know, it's like, just see this very gooey, sticky, dark energies just released from you. It's not even yours, but it sticks to you because your body has a hard time releasing it. Because I don't know what's with this. Some of you, I just saw smoke. Like some of you are living in a country or something with polluted air. I don't know what that means, but something with polluted air. So it could also be that you need to go, if you live in the city, that you need to go into, maybe you have a country house, or maybe you could just take longer walks every day in nature, something with like hugging the trees. Yeah, because they will help you release this energy. And then things will be balanced. You will get rid of this. And 6 of Pentacles is a card of generosity. Something with you will unlock something and you will be able to receive. I know you have noticed, maybe I take a lot of breaks on my channel because I do this a lot. Yeah, I prioritize myself a lot. Yeah, my own healing and growth a lot. You know, it's my path, it's my passion. I would say it's my calling. And you know, when I come back, I always feel, I know you have noticed, you know, my energy always changed, and I always have a little bit higher vibration, so it makes an impact. So this will make an impact, and you will open something up here for you, and it will be good. You will feel very good. And if you can't afford or do like a week or something, maybe you can do 2 days or 3 days. Like, prioritize this, and things will unlock for you. So it will be very good for you to prioritize this. Yeah, look at this. Here it is. The polluted air. Yeah, the war is in the air. Yeah, the polluted air could be the collective. Okay, America comes up. Israel, Palestine. What is it called? Israel, Russia. Yeah, all these countries there is a war in comes up here. So maybe you're in one of these countries. Look at this. The soldiers, the sword, the Ace of Swords. And here we have the swords, rebellion, Mars in Aquarius in the 11th house. This is about doing things a little bit different. Yeah, you need to detach. You need to detach. You need to detach. The air is polluted. There's a lot of worries in the news. There could even be like a lot of worries in channels that usually brings you light. So like, you know, yeah, it could, because it affects, what happens in the world affects people. So if you usually have somebody that you listen to, and that usually brings a high vibration, a high perspective, but right now they are triggered. So they are bringing like something else, and it doesn't feel good. And it makes you get sucked into like, you need to protect your energy. You need to protect your energy, because the only way to help the world is not to get sucked into the fear. It's not to lower our vibration. We need to keep a high vibration, like a lighthouse, you know. The lighthouse transforms. The lighthouse transforms and creates space for other people to heal in and to awaken. To raise the consciousness, the only way to really help the world is to help people raise their consciousness, because with a higher consciousness, there's no greed, there's no fear, there's compassion and love. We don't want to hurt each other. So this is what you need to do, like detached here. Maybe you don't even care about these things, but it's kind of like in the air. The air is polluted, and like something with when you're scrolling on social media, or when you're eating a lot of fried food, or when you're meeting a lot of people. Maybe you don't do any of these things like I said, but maybe you have a workplace and everybody there is talking about this and that, and it's just like, oh, and your family members at Sunday dinner, and all of a sudden you're just so heavy, and you're like, whoa, and you feel like the sloth. You're unmotivated, you are tired, you have headaches, your back hurts, and your legs, you feel like you're 100-year-old, but maybe you're not even close, to 80 or 70. I don't know how old you are, but like you feel older, like you feel older than you are. Cleanse your energy. It's something, but you are fine. Like I see, like I keep feeling like you are this green. Something is like you have built something strong within you. You have a strong foundation within you, but you have certain habits and patterns and people that you have in your life that you meet at times that brings you down, because their energies are sticky and they stick to you. Nice. The sun in Pisces in the 12th house. Wow, this is liberation. Wow, this is, yeah. What are these called in English? I can't remember the name. No, I can't remember the name. Anyways, so do this. Wow, you will, when you detach, when you do all these things that we said, you have your own little retreat, your own little cleanse and detox, and then you cleanse your aura. And not only that, your third eye is opening up here with the sun in Pisces in the 12th house. This is enlightenment. The sun, you go from this, rebellion, war, Mars in Aquarius. I think it's pretty good, actually. Aquarius, at least. So Pluto in Aquarius is definitely affecting all of this happening. There's big changes happening in the world. We know that. But this, look at this. Look at the peace here. The third eye is completely open now. There's no energies in the way. Now you see your own path clearly. Now you have regained your power. Now things has cleared out for you. You're not tired anymore. You don't feel fatigued or sluggish, and you don't feel heavy. You don't struggle with headaches and back pains and neck pain, and you don't feel unmotivated anymore. Now your third eye is open, your crown chakra is cleared. Now you see your path clearly. Now the wisdom is there again, and you know what to take. We have celebration. Yeah, we felt like something is opening up for you by cleansing your energy in this way. Celebration. Something comes to you here because now you have raised your vibration and you're more aligned with the goodness of the path, the world, the goodness. You're more aligned with a higher vibration and what can come from that higher vibrational channel. Sensitivity. Yeah, you're very open in your energy. That's also why things get stuck to you. Why is it? Okay, it worked. That's also why things get stuck to you. And now your emotions are flowing freely. Now you're connected with spirit, and new insights are coming to you. Stagnated blockages that has blocked certain manifestations that you've been trying to get to you is now flowing through you. Death, yeah. Cleanse this death energy out of you. Death, almost fear energy. Cleanse that out of you. Turn. What is next in my becoming? Dragonfly turn. Now you are light like a dragonfly. Now you can move swiftly. Now your manifestations move swiftly towards you. Now the sun is warming your body. Now it's free. There is no fog here. Look at this. Now you're safe. Your aura is cleansed and you have strengthened it. You're also strengthening your aura so that you are protected by these energies, these polluted air energies, the fear of the collective, the stress, the negative thinking about the collective. And you can keep your energy high vibrational, the way that you want to, so that you can continue to grow, so that you can continue to heal, so that you can continue to manifest these big things that you want for yourself. sadness, and also so that you can release your own emotions. Because if we're always processing, if we're always carrying everybody else's emotions and feelings in our aura because we're sensitive and open, and we keep on like it causes us to do things that we don't want to. Maybe you don't want to lay on the couch with your phone. Maybe you don't want to eat fried foods. But it's like there's just so much energy pulling you down, so you don't have the... It's hard to break free from that. So we need to take... It's very important to cleanse. It's so important. We're highly affected by the energies around us, by the people around us. So if you have very dense people around you, it's very, very important here. It seems like you have also... There's like almost like a buildup of energy that you need to release. And this is why also you need to do this very specific thing here. And then behind all this, you have your own emotions. And there's something with releasing some sadness maybe. Because I felt like this is very, the heart chakra, this felt like you. And look at the sensitivity here also. But you need to create space for that. For you to reach your own emotions, to release them. Last time I had my 7-week break, I cried every day. I wasn't even sad actually. I didn't even know where it came from. I don't cry so often actually anymore. I don't feel these like... I'm not so attached to my emotions actually. So I feel emotions, but I don't really engage in them. It's kind of like they're just there. But 7 weeks, I think the 5 first weeks, I cried every day. I had big Kundalini releases and it just came and it felt so good. My heart opened up. So I needed to create that space. I needed to like take time for myself and just fill my own cup and just give myself healing and just like connect with nature. So this is very important because you're also going to release things that are on a deeper level that's hard for you to get to right now, because there's things like layered upon your aura, and it's hard to get to that part where your own release is kind of happening. We have a consciousness of lack. Look at the heart. The heart of stone, because we talked about the heart chakra and the abundance here. Yeah, once again, look at this. A consciousness of lack. There's something that needs to also be released within you. And that will come when you create the space. When you create the energetic space, you will be more in touch with your own emotions and your own thoughts. You will be surprised how many thoughts and emotions that you're processing that's not your own. In the end, none of the emotions or thoughts are your own. But that could be a little bit hard to understand. But in the end, no, not one single thought is your own. Yeah, once again, let's not take it that far. But yeah. And this will open up here. So even look at this, there's a little bit of a storm here. So you cleanse your aura here. And then in a couple of days or something, or how long it will take, I don't know. It seems like there's some storm here. And this is within yourself, the storm. This is the core sadness, the core worry. And maybe you are also worried and sad about what's going on in the world or in your country. And that's okay, of course, Of course, that's okay. There's a core wound here to why you're feeling this. But there's so much... Look at the stone here. So you have to like get there. You have to create space to get there, to get in touch with yourself. This is why we meditate. This is why monks spend years and years in a monastery, with no digital detox. They don't own anything. They just own the robe that they are carrying. But we don't need to do this. You can do it in another way as well, And this could be enough to make retreats like this, where you focus on cleansing and connecting and clearing your energy. Yeah, clearing your energy. Yeah, we're gonna do 3 last cards, and we have 3 of Wands. Yeah, clean and clear your energy. Look at her, she is ready. I am ready to clean and clear my energy. And then 3 of Wands. Then I will go to the next stage. Then I will reach new horizons. Then I will be expanding my goals, and I will progress, and I will call in my manifestation. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, be a little bit selfish with the 4 of Pentacles. It's time for you to be selfish and choose yourself. And close, like 4 of Pentacles, look at this. You close your energy. Close your energy and keep it for yourself for a while. If there's people bothering, you can even send out a message and say, I'm going to turn off my phone for 7 days. I'm going to do a self-retreat. If you have people that bothers you, or you can just, they don't even have to bother you. It could just be like you make this announcement that you're taking some time for yourself. So you close your energy, be a bit selfish. in this very good way, because you're filling up your own cup. You're filling up your own cup. 5 of Cups. Empty cup. 5 of Cups. Somebody's trying to jump in here in your cup and olive. So yeah, 5 of Cups. Yeah, your cup is empty. And there's there's like disappointments here. There's things that happen. You need to process things as well. You need to give yourself the time to process things. And this is so important. Yeah, I can't stress this enough. This is so important. Yeah. Pile number 3. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. I think it was a pretty clear reading. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.